guys, hi friends, welcome to day number 20 of 33 days ownership to a happier life. I'm so happy that you guys are here joining me today, and I'm going to hold up my little sign that I found on my back porch. How about it? If we could start with our legs uncrossed, and we're going to do 3 breaths in. Breathe in something that you want more of your life, and then breathe out and release something that is no longer serving you. And we'll start with the breath in and out. A breath in and out. A breath in and out. Fantastic. I am going to read a little bit today because I wrote some stuff, but the topic today is awesome you. And here's why. We've been owning our shit, which is kind of heavy, and getting tools to grow and evolve and looking at the things that we're struggling with, and a lot of focus on that. And today I want to take a break from the learning and actually celebrate ourselves today. I love the phrase that says, you are doing the best that you can with what you have and where you are. So let that sink in today, that you are doing the best that you can with what you know and how your life situation is right now. Maya Angelou has a quote that says, do your best, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. And I want to acknowledge you guys today, and I want you to pat yourselves on the back because you are knowing better. You are taking active steps to evolve and to feel better and to be healthier and to be lighter and to be filled with more love and less anxiety. So I want you to take a moment today to think and acknowledge all of the things that you have done in your life up until this moment. Even starting today. Today I got up and I took Sargent to a basketball tournament. I took Eve to her soccer. Even the little things today that you are showing up for people, you are showing up for yourselves. Acknowledge that milestones that you have done in your life, the families that you have created, the partners that you are loving, the self-healing that you are performing and working with. Just acknowledge yourself today. So rarely do we pause to see all the good in ourselves and to see how hard we're working, even though I don't like the word hard, how diligently we're working to evolve and to grow and to heal and to learn. Oh, and I wrote here, every experience we have encountered up until this moment is for our learning and evolving. Everything. The good stuff and the bad stuff. And I would like to lose this as well. No more should I have done this or should I have done that. You did exactly what you were supposed to do in that moment for your learning in life. So we can let go of regrets. We can let go of embarrassments. We can let go of beating ourselves up, because the truth is, what happens is actually what's supposed to happen, because that's when we learn. If we showed up and did everything perfectly all the time, we'd be robots, and we're not here to be robots. Yeah, I wrote, then think of the things you're not so proud of. Think of the things that have embarrassed you. Think of the times you've fallen on your face in front of a lot of people and everyone saw you and you're so ashamed of it. Think about those things that you hold shame and judgment about for yourself. Think about those things. Like right now, if you can think about them, think about the time that you drank too much, or the time that you said something hateful, or the time that you cheated, or the time that you stole, or the time that you didn't act loving, or, think about those things and start to pull all these old thoughts and these beliefs into this ball. Okay, and then we're just gonna throw that ball up and volleyball, bump it out. Bump it out of your space and out of your life, and instead replace it with, I was supposed to be that way in that moment so I could learn a new way of being, so I could feel what it feels like to fall and to know I don't have to fall that way ever again. So all of the things that we judge ourselves for, pile them together and bump them out, and instead replace that with self-love and self-compassion. Boy, that was really hard for me, and boy, I did fall down and act like a jerk. But by golly, I stood up and I learned from it, and I'm doing exactly what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, I wrote last night. So last night I went to a concert, and one of my friends was performing, and I hung out with them afterwards, and I drank some vodkas, and we went really late. and I Ubered home, and then I woke up this morning when my alarm went off, and I was like, gosh, dang it. I drank too much last night. Why am I doing that? I thought I was evolving. Seriously? I'm so, if I would have just switched to water and saying, yes, it was free-flowing vodka, and sometimes I just keep drinking and chatting. But this morning I woke up and the spinning started and the beating myself up. Then I said, no thank you to that mean voice. And I decided to get up, eat healthy, enjoy my kids, and exercise a little bit. So I took this beat up pattern and it's like, oh, I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna actually do something good for my body, and next time switch to water. So just be aware of the spinning and how hard we are on ourselves, more than anybody else will ever be. We are our biggest bullies and our biggest sabotagers of life, but we don't have to be. So acknowledge your good stuff and let the bad stuff slide. Learn from it, but don't bonk your head over and over and over. It's already happened. And while we're at it, and I'm talking today about forgiving yourself and accepting yourself and loving yourself, forgive your parents, because they were doing the best that they could with where they were and their tools and their healthiness. If they knew better, felt better, they would have done better. They didn't wake up every morning saying, I'm gonna beat, trying to see who's on, Teresa to the ground. I'm gonna make her feel like crap today. I'm gonna drive her down. No, they woke up going, I've got to get through my day and do all the things on my chart, and I don't have great coping skills, and I haven't healed my old hurts, and so I'm acting kind of like a jerk or neglecting my kids. I wrote, my dad spanked me hard. I think this day it might be called a little something else, but he really spanked me hard with a belt and missed my bottom a lot and went up my back, and I had welts and some purple marks. My mother laid in bed in my childhood, and through my childhood perception, I felt like she neglected me. So I took these two things and I learned from them, and I'm up every day with my kids and I don't hit them. Now I know that sounds silly, like whoop-de-doo for you, but literally it's those little things that you learn from. And then all of a sudden I look at my parents and I go, my dad was mad at hell. He had no coping skills. His parents never told him they loved him, but every day he got up and said he loved me. And yeah, he did spank me too hard, but he was learning and trying and doing the best that he could. So let's give our parents a break and not blame stuff on them anymore, but learn from them and be grateful for the things that they showed us that sucked and for the things that they showed us that were fantastic. I learned from my parents what didn't work and I tweaked it. I'm continually learning and apologizing for my humanness, but striving to show up healthier each day. I am knowing better and doing better. Thank you, Maya Angelou. All right, guys, so today here's your exercise. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a hug. Let your beloved self know how much you appreciate you and that you are there for you. How cool is that? We do that for other people all the time. Pat them on the back, uplift them, tell them to hang in there. We're there for them. We're good friends to them. We don't do it for ourselves. Let's be our best friend. Let's practice self-love today. So here's your exercise. I want everyone to look into a mirror today after we're done and say, I love you. You are doing an amazing job, and I've got your back. How sweet is that? That we can say that to ourselves. Let's do that today, you guys. Look into a mirror and say, I love you. You are doing an amazing job, and I've got your back. So today we're going to practice self-love. Here is my quote, and it goes along with our exercise. Hey, you in the mirror. I love you. I am proud of you and I've got your back. Do that today. And then if you do it, not if, when you do it, please post how it made you feel. And look in the mirror and maybe count to 3 and maybe do some breathing in and out as you allow yourself to look at yourself and to see in your own eyes how glorious you are. And then acknowledge that and thank yourself for the hard work you're doing. Let's become our best friends instead of our biggest bullies. All right. God, I am grateful for being human. I'm grateful for my time on this planet. Thank you for showing me where I need to be kinder with myself and more gentle. I bless all the people watching today, and may we know our greatness. May we see you inside of us and let that light shine. Amen. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today on day 20. Tomorrow is day 21. Go in the mirror immediately, love yourself, and then post here how it felt. But connect with yourself before you say it. See deeply into your own eyes. Okay, bye.